What's up, everybody? It's your boy Scythe-Dragon. We're back at it again with more Mass Effect. This is gonna be a really choppy episode because we are going to go and do.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
We're gonna do side quests. We're gonna go visit planets. I'm gonna do a lot of that off camera, but I kind of want to do some dialogue first.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep...
Alright, let's, Eddie Soldier. Let's go talk to Kaden. The way she walks up to him makes me think every single time.
Do you have some time to talk now?
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners, Commander.
It's a personal observation, Caden.
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
All right, Alenko. Off the record, permission to speak candidly, cross my heart and hope to die. What are you talking about?
Dr. Tassoni, ma'am. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady. Not to my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to
Look,
take...
you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you? What's your real issue?
You're right, sorry. It wasn't, Liara's not my main concern. I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed.
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jumps? After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures, and once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of takers.
Is there some reason
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just help, and their choice of teachers didn't help. Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Command. To introduce himself, he liked to say, I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father. Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to New Beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out as the point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners...
So why are you telling me this?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making...
Special, huh?
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
Now isn't the ideal time. But I want to
I
talk.
get you, Shepard. I don't... Just think about what I said.
What's your opinion
Killing
on that?
Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid.
Any opinion on the rack?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
We'll talk later.
I'd like that.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you...
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Nothing new there. Let's go talk to, let's go talk to our other buddies. So I had ordered some food. They left out an entire one of my items. That was, upsetting.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship, if there was anything of value on it, that's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were
That's
no
the
match.
only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
That's a lot of mercs.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already sweet on someone. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above... He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother?
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids. She has a degree in planetary geology. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister?
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where... I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we...
Sounds like a story. Feel like
Sarah
sharing?
got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going... My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone... I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah
Better.
must be-
I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore. And she helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm, but he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready, not before.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your...
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils.
I never thought I'd hear
Just
you...
because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters, just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every... Dad passed on a few years back. He's
You mean from where?
dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Well, are you a fanatic?
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? Well, I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people who were really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez.
That's funny.
Hello, have you people looked out the window? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time. Ma'am?
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while.
Well, not as much as you, but yeah.
I bet you have.
I
Anything-
remember this Solarian geneticist I
Right, I
was
didn't
sent
know
to
it was
investigate.
America.
That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
A full set?
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. I just wish I could have stopped him.
Do you have any idea what happened to him?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to... He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion.
Alright, let's talk to Tali.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But it's more than just a silence. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop.
I should go.
See you later.
Bye, Tali. I should do. Uses shotguns. Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you
bet,
got.
Commander.
I'm gonna go by Spectre armor. Well, actually, first we're gonna talk to Liara. I think it's Liara. I just don't. I appreciate Caden, but like, he's just not the best.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine.
I like talking with you, Liara.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No! Oh, no! I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to... The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by a... I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren...
These are dark times.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all...
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna pause here. Pause the recording, not pause the game. And I am going to go do some surveys. I'll drive around on a couple planets. get collectibles. That kind of stuff. Go to the Citadel, buy some Spectre armor. We'll return when something of value happens. Hey everyone! We're on a planet in the Argos Row cluster. I don't remember the name of the planet. Encountered some pirates. Do we have a quest in this sector? No Artemis Tau. We're in Argus Row, but we're not in Hydra. I don't know what this is.
Take cover!
Please tell me it just Alright, we're here again. I also just discovered there is a vertical or a horizontal boost. I'm just a silly Billy.
Now it gets fun!
I need to level up everyone again. Go. No idea what this is.
All targets down.
Huddle up!
Got lots of food in here. I totally missed what I totally missed what that said. I wasn't expecting a pop-up to appear there. Man, so much stuff. We can sell all of that stuff. Alright. I still have more on this planet to explore, so we'll be back. Yeah, we're at Citadel Tower. We're gonna talk that more.
I'm already getting reading. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be
I
heard.
appreciate your... Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Alright. That was it. We'll catch you all. I just wanted to show the end of that quest. I got some more things to do here on the Citadel, and we'll get going.
Dude.
Oh, yeah. We're talking to Conrad Vermeer.
Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
He was at the beginning of that dog. He was praising us for being the first ones. All right, bye. We'll be back. Okay, we're back on the ship. It's the council chambers. I'll go talk to Rex because on that planet in that base, I found some Krogan armor. Might have been part of Rex's quest. So there's companion quest. I never do companion quests. We're also not going to do Vermeer until after Vermeer is a big variable stories.
Shepard?
I found this armor. Does it belong to you?
Let me see. Damn. This is it. Hard to believe my ancestors wore this piece of crap. But at least it's back where it belongs. Thanks, Shepard. I might be starting to like you after all.
You getting soft on me, Rex?
Huh. Just because I like you doesn't mean I wouldn't kill you.
Alright. Now we're gonna go do the Dr. Salarian. To the Kepler Verge. I have not done nearly as many surveys as Oh yeah, we gotta do that. Can't forget Oh, I don't
All patched up.
That was an easy fight.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out
Are
of
you
here.
sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
Take him in. Drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right.
Yeah, darn right I'm right.
You're a very lucky Salarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Oh my gosh, so much loot. Oh yeah, neither of them have biotics. Okay. I don't mind that. What's in here? Nothing. Where's the Normandy? Oh, it's over here. Well, there you have it. Did Garrus' quest. We can go scan some more planets. Ayo, we found a building on this planet in the Newton system, Kepler Verge. Attacked by factories told us that someone's killing scientists. So we're here to investigate. Ooh, wait, there was a box. Store control.
Enemy sighted! Now against fire. Look out!
You must die!
Shields down.
Area secured.
Something tells me the scientist is over.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
What all comes out? I'm listening, but I need you to put that gun down.
You don't understand. I don't want to kill anyone. I want to go to sleep without screaming in my dreams.
Can't you see that Toombs is crazy? Shoot him!
That's never a good sign.
But if I can't get that, I'll have to settle
What
for
did the
killing-
doctor do to you, Corporal?
We were on a cruise. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws, the scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived.
What kind of tests are we talking about?
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand.
Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have. They wanted to see. They're part of some organization, Cerberus. This is justice. This man deserves to die.
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years,
Toombs,
Shepard.
if I could have helped you on Akuz, I would have. All I can do is help now.
Okay. I'm no murderer. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't
Those
know.
bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Right? Hey, y'all.
Hear that? We're not alone.
Found an empty frigate.
That was no accident. The whole place could be a trap.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Should be nice if remember, I think they're stored in the cockpit right now.
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry.
Oh, goodness.
Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't!
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Crazy crew members. That answered that question. Interesting. Alright, well, crazy crew members. We will head back to Normandy and we're gonna keep examining. Alright, we're gonna go land on the moon and take out a rogue VI. I'm gonna take Tali and Rex with me. Yeah, we'll take a Tali and Ashley. Oh, that's Ashley. I was really confused. Why? I thought that was me for a hot minute. don't like this pistol very much. I just equipped like my assault rifle sucks. Ay, ay, ay. This could be long and boring. Alright, we just finished the moon thing. I recorded some of it. The rest of it, it's just running around, and this episode's already almost at an hour. Presume ability assassination. We're gonna choose operative.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Alright. Yeah, we chose operative for specialization. I forgot that we're wearing the full suits because I don't care about the loot. I forgot that this quickly becomes my least favorite part. Scanning for things. We'll see. I think it's Admiral Hackett. We'll see what Admiral Hackett has to say. Oh, literally nothing. No, I lied. Where is... So we just dealt with Meg. We're gonna go here. Criminal warlord, whatever his face is. Survey. Yeah. Oh, good. My B button just stopped working. That's fun. I don't know what glitch that is, but. We're gonna take Rex and Ashley. We're gonna take some heavy hitters with us. Okay. I actually Okay, there's actually 2 minerals on this planet that I gotta go find. So I'm gonna go do that. Pardon my bad, I actually yeah, I'm just trying to really watch the time on these recordings. I could split these into half hours, and we might do that, honestly. It's an hour's a little long to be watching my face. Well, you're not watching my face in these videos, because the webcam is utilized. Oh, that's Krogan armor. We can't wear Krogan armor. Oh, I wasn't even looking at armor. Oh, heck yeah, Rex. Looking schmancy there. Alright. An extra metagel. You should be able to store up metagel. Alrighty. There are some minerals and a mummified corpse on this, according to the wiki. Yes, I am using the wiki. It's just easier that way. I want to make sure that I'm pretty sure that if you find all your minerals, all the valuable minerals in Mass Effect 1, you get a big bonus in 2. that is gonna have to do it for Side Quest Palooza. Most random cuts. Probably not the best episode I've ever made. The cuts are really random, but what can I do? So yeah, look at us. Never have to go to Gemini Signal, Kepler Verge, Artemis Tau, Hades Gamma again. A couple of those I'm just hoping. But yeah, I think next time we may do Astro X-57 Pharaohs. But yeah, so I have been Scythe-Dragon. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Help the channel out. And I hope you all have an awesome day.